11 minutes before 7, breaking news overnight. Imagine the panic seeing this outside the window of your airplane. A Singapore plane was on its way to Italy when the crew got an engine oil warning message and had to turn back to Singapore. The right engine caught fire just after touching down, and everyone on board was evacuated safely.
A very good Monday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau as we get started with non-stop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we do start with a developing story we continue to follow for you. Many eyes will be on the stock market today as we wait for possibly more fallout from Great Britain's decision to exit the European Union.
The vote last week sent shockwaves across the financial world. The Dow plunged more than 600 points at the close of trading on Friday. And if markets overseas are any indication, it could be another tough day on Wall Street. European stock markets came under heavy pressure, and the pound hit a fresh low this morning.
British Prime Minister David Cameron, who had fought to keep his country in the EU and is now resigning, will also be under pressure this week to quickly begin the divorce proceedings. Now, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is overseas this week. He'll be visiting Brussels and the U.K. today, bringing a message of support to both capitals.
The North Dakota Highway Patrol says texting was partly to blame for a one-vehicle rollover last night. 22-year-old Tyler Didier of Eccleston was hurt when he drove into a ditch while texting, hit an approach, and rolled his pickup.
He's now being charged with DUI as well. Troopers say that the crash happened around 6:30 last night, just west of Sanborn.
It's now 6:51. Time for weather and traffic on the ones. And we check in first with meteorologist Lisa Green.
Good morning. It's looking like kind of a gray morning and a cool one too. Temperatures in the 50s, and which isn't too bad, but we just don't warm up a lot from there into the afternoon hours. We're going to be stuck under the clouds for a good portion of the morning today, and then eventually seeing those clouds break up after the lunch hour and get some sunshine in for the afternoon and early evening, and that'll help us to climb into the low 70s in Fargo. But there are going to be some places that are stuck in the 60s today, so much cooler to start off this work week. The good news is that the wind is not as strong as yesterday. We'll have wind out of the north, and throughout the daytime hours, expect to see wind speeds in the teens and gusting up to about 20 miles per hour, so much less than yesterday's 40-mile-per-hour gusts. So things are looking okay. It's just a little bit cool and gray on this Monday morning. Checking out our radar, we have some rain showers that are slowly drifting southeastward toward the Devil's Lake Basin that may impact you this morning, and those may drift a little farther south before they kind of break up and fall apart into eastern parts of North Dakota. 58 degrees in Fargo, our current temperature. It's 54 right now in Grand Forks, 53 in Baudette, 52 in Detroit Lakes, and over in Jamestown, that's the warm spot. We're looking at 59 degrees right now. Wind, I mentioned, still in the teens out of the north, but that's about as high as we'll go. So we've got some wind speeds coming in out of the north-northwest, helping to reinforce that cooler air. Next couple of days do look to be a little cooler. 73 degrees your high with mostly cloudy skies. Again, a little sunshine later on. And then for Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high of 79 degrees. And we're back to the 80s by Wednesday, but there are some chances for some storms Wednesday and Thursday. And we'll cool back just a bit to round out the work week. If you're heading out early for the holiday weekend, Friday looks dry at this point. So does Saturday. 81 degrees your high, and into Sunday we're looking at some low 80s as well with a chance for some storms. Of course, as the holiday draws near, we'll have a better view of that forecast and let you know what you can expect for the holiday weekend as well throughout the week. Let's check in now with Al for a traffic update.
Police, we're back out here on the Metro Interstate Loop this morning, and we have a lot of traffic out here. Things have not backed off one bit. Interstate 94 westbound in particular, very, very busy this morning. I-29 traffic pretty thick as well. Eastbound I-94 is fairly active. And I'll tell you something, if you're driving 55 or 60, you're liable to get run over. Traffic is really clipping along this morning. Drive extra carefully. Remember those new road projects we talked about. Willamette Valley today traffic.
6:53 now. A man is facing numerous criminal charges after police say he took a woman hostage, then led them on a 75-mile chase through 3 North Dakota counties. It all started with a call about a fight in Bismarck yesterday morning.
Officers caught up with the suspect across the river in Mandan. A man and woman were struggling in a car, and she was crying for help. They say she tried to get out of the car, but the man drove off. Police say the woman tried to escape several times and told 911 dispatchers the man had a knife and was stabbing himself.
46-year-old Dawson Mountain Jr. was eventually stopped and arrested in Oliver County, north of Bismarck. He's now facing charges including felonious restraint, reckless endangerment, and terrorizing. Both Mountain and the woman had to be treated for injuries.
A new day, another road construction headache in Moorhead starts today. BNSF is closing crossings at 4th and 5th Streets between Center and Main Avenues to make track improvements.
There is, of course, already plenty of road construction in that area of downtown Moorhead. Now, the closures for the railroad tracks are expected to last the next 2 days. The Becker County Sheriff's Office has now identified a man who was found dead after he apparently rolled his car near Detroit Lakes. He's been identified as 31-year-old Jeffrey Belcourt of rural Ogama.
Officers say Belcourt's pickup rolled several times in a field on the west side of County 21 north of DL. He was thrown from the vehicle. Authorities believe speed was a factor in the crash. A warning to people in the Westgate and Prairie Wood neighborhoods of South Fargo. Police say you need to protect yourself against garage and vehicle break-ins. That's the area between the Fargo Cashwise store and 13th Avenue South to Interstate 94. Police say the majority of thefts are from unsecured garages and unlocked vehicles with valuables in plain sight.
As cities in North Dakota continue to grow, so does the need for volunteer firefighters. One of the main reasons there's such a shortage is because volunteers often don't realize it can take up to 6 months to become certified as a firefighter. Now, departments like the one in West Fargo, which are volunteer, are increasing their number of volunteers to try and keep up with the growing demand for calls of service. If you are interested in becoming a volunteer firefighter, you're asked to contact your local department. Safety officials in Detroit Lakes want to remind you to stay safe during the upcoming 4th of July holiday weekend. Police say thousands of people are expected to be out on the water, and beaches will be packed as well.
You're urged to stay hydrated, and if you're going out on the lake, wear a life jacket. Operation Dry Water will continue through the holiday weekend with multiple safety agencies patrolling the area by boat, looking for those who are intoxicated on the water. In our consumer alert, you knew it was just a matter of time. A Fitbit type device for babies is here.
The new gadget lets moms and dads monitor little ones' movements at a distance. You can also customize the technology to see if your baby is too hot or too cold, or if she's been crying for too long. All of the data from the Baby Bit can be sent directly to an app on your smartphone or smart watch. All the more ways for helicopter parents to continue to hover over even from miles away.
It's giving you a good workout while helping a local cause.
Yeah, it's a Motivational Monday here on the Valley today, but we're talking about a great event coming up Wednesday night, the FOCA event, which helps raise money for local causes. The Valley Today's Christy Larson is joining us live this morning from the downtown Fargo YMCA. Hi, Christy.
Good morning, guys. Yes, that's right. There's going to be hundreds of mats that are going to be rolled out this Wednesday night at Island Park just to help raise money for the community. And it's actually happening quite a few times this summer. So Lisa Roberts is here with me. Why would you encourage people to come out this Wednesday for this one?
Well, this is a good event, not only to feel good about yourself, but we're giving back to the community. So come out and join us this Wednesday, June 29th. We're also offering yoga in the park on July 13th and July 27th. So come and join us. It's open to everybody, all levels. Everybody's welcome. It's a family event. We'd love to see you here.
And it's just a $5 donation, maybe more if you want to. And then I love, too, that you're giving back to different local causes. So this time it's for a youth program for the Y, whereas other times it's for different ones. So there's always benefiting someone.
That's correct, yes. The next 3 programs are benefiting Y programs, and so come and join us. We would love to see you.
And again, it's going to be happening at 6 o'clock. We showed you already this morning that the instructors are really going to help walk you through, do some of those poses, be one with the body, one with the community. I just feel so centered today, guys, and I think, look at my balance. My balance is centered too.
Perfect.
A great start to your birthday as well. So happy birthday, Christy Larson. It's like you don't even age ever.
Thank you,
young
guys.
And beautiful as always. All right, Christy Larson reporting live. Thank you, Christy. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: by the time we're 40 years old, we'll have owned 30 of these.
The answer, 30 pair of sunglasses. That sounds about right. I seem to go through about one a year.
I know, right?
That's pretty much guaranteed. Remember, you can take part in our question of the morning by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page and joining the conversation. May not need the sunglasses right away this morning in all parts of the valley, but it sounds like by the end of the day you'll be putting them on when you're driving home from work.
Yeah, keep them handy. Keep them in the car because we will get some sunshine later on. But it's a little gray out there. You can see on our sky cam in the background the cloud cover overhead in Fargo-Moorhead. But notice by the later afternoon hours and into the early evening on our planner that we do have some sunshine returning. Those clouds will break up and we'll get some sun. High temperatures, though, cool in the 60s to some low 70s. At least the wind will be lighter in the teens, gusting to about 20 miles per hour. There's a couple rain showers in the northwest that may bring us some sprinkles today, but otherwise things are looking quiet.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Monday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.